The cause of the injury is not something I talk about, but it definitely changed my life in an instant. I was an MP. We patrolled Area 1, which is the area north of Seoul in South Korea. Losing my fingers was no big deal, but my head injury was brutal because it did some obvious brain damage. There were so many things I had hoped to achieve in life and things that I was used to being able to do that now I either couldn't do or needed help doing or just had to find ways around. I was having 1 to 4 seizures a month, and they said, because of your injuries, you'll never go to college. You'll never run. Not allowed to bathe alone. Not allowed to live alone. Can't cook because if I had a seizure cooking, I could burn the house down. So the prospect that a dog could hang out with me all day and tell me before I was going to have a seizure was huge to me. Like, I knew that would change my life in itself. I would say Moxie's more my buddy than anything else. She's like my best friend. She follows me everywhere I go. She does everything with me. She's trained to alert me before I have a seizure. She's trained to check me for consciousness. She can open and close the door and go ring people's doorbells for me. She's there every step of the way. I've been on the ice as a kid. We just skated on the brook behind our house. But I went to this clinic. I stayed on the ice for about 20 minutes and fell in love with hockey. Yeah, you could get beat up. You could break more stuff. We all come with pretty catastrophic injuries already. We plan to compete in 2018 ParaOlympic Games in South Korea. To go from losing my life in Korea to probably the biggest highlight of my life in the same place is pretty phenomenal. I like beating what people said I could do. I want to exceed expectations, whether it's yours or mine. There's always a chance to be better at something.
Find more stories like this at moments.org.